Hello. Okay, I'm actually been on a tight schedule this morning, so I'm just gonna go right to it. Hold on. This will wake me right up. Okay. All right. Whew. Okay, I think I may accidentally let my phone like really straight up, so it'll probably tip over as I'm moving. Let me wash my hair. So, good morning and happy day after 4th of July, everybody. It is Sunday, July 5th. And last night, I'm not gonna lie, I had like zero sleep. I am tired. Well, was tired. Then I got up, worked out, felt even more exhausted and hot. And then I just jumped in the lake just now, and now I'm wide awake, but don't be surprised if it's like temporary. A moment, please. I'd run, but I'm worried that the vibrations from like the ground would like cause the phone to fall over. You know what I mean? Because that's happened before doing this, and it was not fun. So last night we had a wonderful day. We spent the day over at my grandfather's place. Then we all came back here for dinner. We had burgers, dogs, and sausage, peppers, and onions. Although the sausage was more like like sausage patties, but it's all like the same seasonings as Italian sausage. Plus, again, peppers and onions, can't go wrong with that. There's also corn on the cob, salt potatoes, and for some of the hors d'oeuvres, one of which is one of those special mom foods that my late grandfather made. I'm saving for later, so I'll save that at a later date. But other hors d'oeuvres were chips with homemade French onion dip. I say it was like home. Seriously, I think my mom used like Lipton onion soup mix to make this one. It was actually really good. With the chips and popcorn, popcorn too. A bowl of cherries with the pits in them, and pretty much everyone had whatever drink they wanted. Hold on. Water meter again. So yeah, now for today I said I'm a bit of a tight schedule because what we're going to do is shortly after this I'm going to be heading over with my family to Bath Memorial Cemetery, and we will be visiting my grandfather's gravesite. I mean, I've actually seen pictures of it, but today will be the first time I've ever actually seen it in person. And after that we have church at 11 o'clock, and then after that, anything goes. But it should still be a nice day. Actually, there's been like intermittent rain at like certain parts of the lake. Seriously, like over at my grandfather's cottage, it actually rained, but it was like really calm in terms of like the lake water. Whereas right here, it was really rough, but they didn't get any rain at all. I mean, weather phenomena like that around here isn't uncommon, but it's so jarring sometimes when you see it, Gotta get the rest of the soap on me. All nice and clean. Now jump back in one more time. Ah. I get water on me, or only for it to go immediately back in? Alright, now for the most part I am nice and clean and ready to take on the day. One moment please. Let me grab my You know, when I picked out this towel this morning, I realized this towel is like the equivalent of, like, remember yesterday the towel I had was like the closest I had to like red, white, and blue that I had? Like, imagine like you were at a bar, right? And or like one of those fancy drinks where like there's like different colors for like layers. It's kind of like it's a mixed drink technically, but it's like the bottom layer is like red, the top layer is like yellow, like something like that, right? Imagine like that towel I had yesterday was like that sort of cocktail, and this towel is the refill of said cocktail, where they really just do a half-done job. So you technically get the drink you ordered, but it's like all the colors are mixed together. Seriously, not a lot of people realize that purple/lavender is what happens when you mix red, white, and blue together. Not a lot of people really know that. Or if you don't, now you do. So, yes. I guess we could call this the 4th of July hangover towel. Sure, why not? That works. So that was a lot of fun. Let me get this all around me. Okay, here we go. Wow, I literally just noticed it's actually kind of a clear blue sky. That's awesome. Oh, right. For dessert last night, I forgot to say what we had for dessert. We actually had our choice of 3 different kinds of pies with ice cream. Hold on a second. I got my flip-flops. There we go. So the 3 different technically the 3 different kinds of pies we had could constitute as red, white, and blue as well. We had 3 choices of pies. We had an apple pie, which, you know, apples can be red, right? Blueberry pie, you know, there's your blue. But what's white? Actually, the white was coconut cream pie, and that's what I had. Seriously, like, okay, I should probably explain this now before I forget to do this. There's a restaurant that my family and I go to like a lot, and it's actually closing for good like later this week. It's called the Central Restaurant in Painted Post, but it's in the Corning Painted Post area. And like their food is pretty darn good. In fact, the lady who works there made the coconut cream pie that we had last night. It was really good. Needless to say, we gotta try getting, society needs to try getting that recipe because that's a pretty darn good coconut cream pie. Basically, one of the things that makes the coconut cream pie so appealing is like the crust underneath is like, when it's cold, it's like rock solid due to like the copious amounts of butter that are in it. Needless to say, this pie is not even remotely good for you, but it's so good. It's just one of those things like, it's so good you don't even care, you know? So, yeah, that was what we had for dessert. And we also had, fireworks. Right, we had a fireworks launch meeting. Now, okay, my father did like, okay, so we actually have a device, which, actually, I could, hold on a second. First time going back in the boathouse for a while, huh? Hold on a second. There you go. See this device right here? These are all mortars that launch fireworks that we clearly nailed to a long board. Now, what we do is, you see there's like a little board, like right there. What happens is, when we lay it down, these mortars tilt outward toward the water. And so, it's basically for safety, so a firework doesn't accidentally, launch towards us, right? Well, here's the thing. We also have a few of those, like, really big firework display boxes, right? My father kept laying them on the actual thing I just showed you, which in theory works, but the thing of it is, those boxes are a lot bigger than the actual width of that board. So when the first firework launches, the force that comes out of the mortar launches the box downward, and so it tipped the box like into the water. One of them actually tipped directly towards us. And no kidding, a firework actually hit my leg last night. Don't worry, I'm fine. I mean, you literally just saw me. I mean, you saw where basically it hit me like right here. It just hit me. So needless to say, I'm fine. Obviously, I mean, trust me. If I wasn't fine, you would have been able to tell right away. So I'm good. Although it sort of like stung a little bit. And needless to say, next time we're launching fireworks, I'll be in charge of how they are arranged before they go off. Seriously, like, I get why. I mean, I want to make this perfectly clear. I love fireworks. I love fireworks as much as the next pure-blooded, true red, white, and blue American. I love fireworks to death. I love the displays. I love the work that goes into making them, all that stuff. But when stuff like that happens, like last night, it's so disheartening when you realize, oh darn, those are the reasons why, like, fireworks keep getting banned. Because stuff like that happens. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, it didn't change anything for me. I mean, I still love fireworks, and if I have another opportunity to launch a firework, of course I'm going to do it. But I'm going to be the one in charge of how they go from now on. Because last night was just so, it was just silly. There's a stronger, more vulgar sounding word I could use for it, but I'd rather not, because this is a family program, and I don't do that. So, yeah, like I said earlier, the plan for today is relatively simple. We're going to be going to church after we visit my grandfather's gravesite. And after that, pretty much anything goes. Not really all much to the day as a whole. Yeah. Honestly, though, one thing I really have to give credit for, or credit's due, is like the weather. I mean, yeah, I mentioned how crazy the weather technically was yesterday, but that only lasted for maybe 15 minutes. I mean, the rest of the weather this week has been gorgeous and, like, warm. I mean, Friday was pretty hot. And, yeah, Saturday was not as hot, but you know what it was? It wasn't as humid is what it was. But it's been pretty good. Oh, hold on. Gotta get a picture of that flag right there. See? If I was not a pure-blooded, true red, white, and blue American, I would not even try having that flag behind me. And yeah, I know with the whole riots and everything going on, I know there's a whole lot of controversy, but just know that I try not to mean any harm. And that's actually one thing I've been saying a lot lately to some of my friends. I mean, you'd think that the easiest thing to do in life would be to try your best at, trying to be nice and respectful toward others, and subsequently try your best not to hurt anyone. If only it were that simple. Well, just know that I'm definitely going to try my part and, do that. Try to be nice to others. Help out any way I can. And you know what? Since I talked about it yesterday, let's see if I could try it. Well, my low yesterday was that firework hitting my leg I mentioned earlier. My high was spending the day with my family. And my act of kindness was helping out in terms of preparing dinner in any way I could. Which, I got people's plates for them, got people drinks. I cleared a few things for them. So, yeah. I'll try and see if I can make that work. So, yeah, that's the first time I did a high, low, and act of kindness. On day 917. Sorry, I have some allergies. Anyway, panoramic shot. Man, this is gorgeous. And man, that's bright. Like, favorite, share, hit that subscribe button, follow me on social media platforms, turn those notifications on YouTube. I'm very humble to make this video for all of you guys watching your video. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. And remember, if anything's about talk or chat, most of you are lending and always ever back. Take care and make good choices. See ya.